In this video, we're going to cover augmented assignment statements. This is probably the most complex topic of this module. So an augmented assignment statement is the combination of a normal assignment statement, that's just a single equal sign, with an arithmetic operation. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, or exponentiation. So it's a combination of that assignment statement with an arithmetic operation. They are used to reassign the value of a previously created variable name. So you have to have already had a variable created, and then we're going to basically reassign that variable or just update the value. Okay, so some examples will help out here. So here are the augmented assignment statements. You can see they all end in a single equal sign. So it's the arithmetic operation first, followed by the assignment statement. So plus equals, minus equals, times equals, divide equals, floor division equals, modulus equals, and then exponentiation equals. All right, so the way it works is we're going to create a variable first. You have to have a variable already created. If you don't, this will fail. Now, let's say I have a variable named x. It's assigned to the value of 5. I want to update this value. Say I want to add 10 to x. So what you could do, and this is without an augmented assignment statement, you can do this. So this will add 10 to x. And let me explain this because you see x on both sides. So remember, the assignment takes place last. So what Python does is it does the right-hand side first. Python says, all right, I'm going to do x plus 10 first. Now, what is x currently, right at this current state? Well, x is 5, and if I place 5 right here, this will become 5 plus 10, which is 15. It will then take that 15 and assign it to the variable name x. So this will update x to 15. So let me execute this. Again, there is no output here because there's an assignment statement. But if I want to see the value of x, I can put it on its own line. Okay, so now x is 15. Okay, great. Now, another way of doing this, instead of using this x equals x plus 10, we can use this augmented assignment statement. So let's say I want to add maybe 100 now to x. And so this will both add and do an assignment. So this is equivalent to doing this above here. So maybe you can write a comment over here and say this is equivalent to x equals x plus 100. So now x is already 15. We have to remember that. We've already executed these cells, so we have to be careful here. And I'm going to go ahead and put x in the second line of the cell so we can output its value to the screen. So I'm going to run this exactly one time, and we should see that it is now 115. So that's what this augmented assignment statement does. All the others work the same way, so let's go ahead and do those. So x times equals 3, and we could say this is equivalent to x equals x times 3, like that. So that's what this will do. So it's 115. We will multiply it by 3 and then reassign that value to x. So that'll be 345. So it just basically shortens the syntax a little bit. So it's a little bit of a shortcut. These augmented assignment statements really are not 100% necessary. You can do without them, but programmers like shortcuts, and this offers a little shortcut. So one note here is that you can do a fairly complex assignment statement. So let's do this. Let's say I have this on the right hand side, 5 times 10 minus 4 raised to the third power. So yes, let's say I have this floor division over here. So, and we have all of this stuff on the right hand side. So what Python does, the augmented assignment statement happens last. Okay, so what this means is that these operations happen first, and let's go ahead and make it even more interesting. Let's say y equals 99, my favorite number. And I'll have, let's say, a y in here. I'll change it up just a little bit here. So I have assigned the value of 99 to the variable name y. And I've then created this augmented assignment statement here for x. Now x currently is 345. And what Python does here is compute the right-hand side of this. So it does this operation first, and then takes x and does floor division with whatever that is computed. So if we were to, again, say what this is equivalent to, first comes x, and then we do floor division with all of this. So I can just copy and paste this over here like this. Now it's very important to actually wrap this in parentheses like so. So it does, Python does this first, this complicated expression, everything on the right-hand side, and then it does floor division with x like that. Let's just put x down below and execute this, and we can see that it is 23. So if you don't believe me, we can simply copy and paste this over here. And now x was 345, it's now 23, so we have to actually just manually type this in just to show you that this will give you the same exact number. So that's how augmented assignment statements work. You do whatever is on the right hand side first, and then you do x with that with whatever operation and that value that is produced from the right hand side.